Tom Welling, the Superman who refused to fly. For 10 seasons, Smallville posed one bold question. What if Superman wasn't born in the skies, but forged on Earth, step by step? Tom Welling's journey as Clark Kent began in 2001, not with a cape or a mission to save the world, but as a teenager discovering he wasn't like everyone else. Cast after a nationwide search of over 700 actors, Welling was a relative unknown, a former construction worker and model. But his grounded presence and quiet charisma redefined Superman for a new generation, not as a god among mortals, but as a young man wrestling with fate. Smallville came with one guiding rule: no tights, no flights. That mandate, from showrunners Alfred Gough and Miles Millar, reshaped the mythos, and Welling's portrayal became the emotional core of this reimagined origin. Over 218 episodes, Welling's Clark faced more than just villains. He confronted grief, guilt, friendship, betrayal, and purpose. His Clark wasn't an imitation of Reeve or an echo of comic book lore. He was something new. Welling once said, "I never saw Clark as a superhero. I played him as a guy trying to do the right thing who just happened to have these abilities." That philosophy gave Smallville heart. From his complicated friendship with Lex Luthor to his slow-burn romance with Lois Lane, Welling's Clark was about restraint, responsibility, and slow transformation. And yet, for all its growth and scale, Welling never donned the full Superman suit, not even in the series finale. The show gave us the iconic shirt rip, but never a full view of Welling in costume. No sweeping cape or soaring debut. That wasn't an accident. The minute Clark flies, he's Superman, Welling later explained. And I was never playing Superman. I was playing the guy who would become him. This creative choice made Smallville unique. While Christopher Reeve embodied the classic hero and Henry Cavill portrayed a conflicted alien, Welling showed the becoming, the struggle, the uncertainty, the personal cost of greatness. Years after Smallville ended, Welling returned to the role in 2019's Crisis on Infinite Earths, a multi-series Arrowverse crossover. Fans waited. Would he finally wear the cape? No. In a brief but revealing cameo, his Clark had given up his powers to live a quiet life with Lois and their daughters. Controversial? Yes. But it felt true to Welling's version of the character. One driven not by power, but by peace. This choice, once again, separated Welling's Clark from other modern Supermen. Tyler Hoechlin's Superman focuses on fatherhood. Brandon Routh brought back Reeve's spiritual optimism. Cavill's was a mythic, burdened god. But Welling, he never flew, and that made him the most human. As the show matured, Welling's off-screen role grew. He directed episodes, co-produced later seasons, and became a steward of the show's evolving tone. That influence helped Smallville leave a lasting impact on superhero TV, paving the way for long-form arcs seen in Arrow, The Flash, and even Superman and Lois. But perhaps the most surprising moment of Welling's journey as Superman lies in Smallville's final scene, the shirt rip, a triumphant, cathartic moment. That wasn't quite what it seemed. Welling never wore a full Superman costume. Due to budget limitations and Welling's personal preference, the wardrobe department crafted only what the camera would see. As Welling recounted, the wardrobe department went, "So we're only going to see this? Okay." So they made me a crop top with no sleeves. They didn't want to pay for the whole suit, and I didn't mind. I didn't want to wear a suit. He even joked that in his shirt rip scene, if he had gone any further, the audience would have seen his belly button. That final shot, so iconic, was built with angles, visual effects, and a sleeveless crop top. No cape, no full reveal, and yet it worked, because Welling's Superman was never about the costume. His legacy was something quieter and perhaps more profound. He gave us a decade inside the heart of Clark Kent, a hero defined not by power or spectacle, but by moral weight and slow personal evolution. He was the Superman who never flew, and somehow that made his story soar.